So we're going to start with CALENMEEKS. CALENMEEKS was a friend of TSMADISON, and unfortunately, recently, he decided to go out here and make allegations toward TSMADISON, right? So I feel like he's got so many situations that he's talking about. I guess whenever he was a go-go dancer, somebody had allegedly put something in his cup, and he was, roofied. But not really sure how that blends with TSMADISON. But let's listen.
The shit I've been through, I'm just like gently scraping the surface. There's some dark shit that happened up in there. So it was May the 9th and I was roofied. I remember I got a private dance and then I went to the bathroom and I passed the fuck out.
What the fuck?
Shout out to Carlos that actually helped me. He said he got me from the bathroom, took me inside the locker room. After the locker room, he said that he had to go do his rotation. The rotations are normally between like 16 to 24 minutes. And he said that he got down and came back in the locker room. He said, I was on the fucking floor, just on the floor. And he said, no one cared. He said everybody would just continue to go on for the night. He thought it was strange. That fucking asshole at the front door could have called the police. He could have called my emergency contact, but he ain't do shit. He left me in that bitch fucking 2 hours on the goddamn floor for what? To make a joke out of me? No! There, look here, you had a whole meeting basically talking shit about how you need to watch your drink because that can happen to you. I could have fucking died. Died on that fucking floor.
This nigga just
Really? Money will make your ass. You would sit there and let a person sit there knowing they unconscious. The thing that made me realize that it was not a customer and it may have been that goddamn bar was when the bartenders was telling my customers there's supposed to be a fight tonight between Tommy and the dancer. I don't watch that dude at the front door pull dancers to the side, manipulate them, walking past me, smacking his goddamn hand. Little fucking crackhead that worked the goddamn door, trying to do something to me. Man, I want to hit a Wonder Woman spin on the niggas. But outside of that, I got too much going on to be fighting some motherfuckers. He found out how much money I made. It made him angry. It's like he couldn't understand why a nigga making more money than him. Seriously. Oh, all money is not good money. I tell you that much. Where you get your money from, boy, Lord, it ain't about where you get your money from. It's about you. You can get that money anywhere else. I had me an envelope full of money on me, right? And he said that after he left me back there and came back, the envelope was gone. And he went and told the motherfucker the goddamn front door what happened, right? So he sit there and he tells him, oh, they stole Tommy money. He had an envelope full of money on him.
What did you take?
Motherfucker at the front door said, who? Oh, that guy? He's a piece of shit. So I'm a piece of shit. How? How am I a piece of shit? I've been nice but like to everybody. Everybody sit there and just believe any fucking nasty fucking thing. Yo, fucking crackhead ass makeup. There's another dancer back there that had a customer back there with him. He told me that he threw his sheet over me. He threw his cologne coat over me to cover me. At front door, he's a mass manipulator, manipulated them two to pit each other against each other. Both of them gone. Now, the other one left before the other one did. The one that helped me, he was telling me, why are they being mean to me? Everybody act like they don't like me. I told him, fat the fuck out. They don't like you because you helped me. You weren't supposed to help me. I was supposed to be embarrassed.
And Pierre, police say the gunman used an AR-15.
Care, so I won't come back. I told him, you need to stop talking to me and you need to leave me alone if you want them to leave you alone. He didn't do it. He didn't do it. But at the same time, that's the difference between being a fucking follower and being a leader. They had two leaders in that bitch. Everybody else is a follower. That's all they act the same. You talk to me, you have a conversation with a whole lot of salience. The niggas not the same. Not the same. Hell no. Me and Carlos almost a goddamn same. They can't stand some motherfucker. They can't sit there and manipulate and control. So they got rid of him. They got rid of him. The only person that helped me. And then that's when it started all the way back up, the harassment and everything, because you had somebody that's going to be like, no, 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 no. Because the thing is, they like to gaslight people, which means they sit up there and tell you, I don't know what you're talking about.
You drunk me. I didn't.
Trying to make it seem like you're crazy or whatever. I'm advising everybody of color, do not go back there. Do not go to that place. You respect yourself. Fuck Tommy.
Hurt.
Yeah.
Okay, pretty much is given promo. Now, I did want to, let me see. Okay. So I did want to go and pull up this message right here because CALEN had one of this whole big rampage. I mean, he was just going in. He tagged TS, well, his title says, TSMADISON, you don't have an acting job. You are a day player and this it and that's it. Scene, cut it. Go home. You cannot work where I work at. He tagged Tyler Perry Studios. He says, now call Tyler Perry and tell him what he already knows about you, TSMADISON. What is that? Okay, so then over here in his post on Twitter, he says, TSMADISON, you ain't the only who been in music videos with major artists. City Girls, are you on TV every week? Are you any scripted television series? No, you are not more famous than me or recognizable. Are you in syndication? No, you're not on my level. Boy, no comparison. So I'm assuming this is him right here. Didn't know that was him. Don't even know him. It looks like he's going on like a thirst trap. But Oliver liked this 2 days ago. Hey, Oliver. Sorry, guys. Let me try to call Oliver right quick. Oh, start call. Oh, it's a no answer. Okay, because I was about to call Oliver and be like, hey, Oliver, like, what's really going on with what's going on? So as you can see, I called Oliver, it was no answer. And it's probably because I guess I'm not really sure. Give me 1 second. Okay, so we're gonna go back over here to Calen's. We're gonna go back over here to Calen's page, and I'm not gonna. Oh, let's see. It's a lot. It was a lot of hate speech and a lot going on, and people are just like they're just cool with it. I'm so over it already. It's like grow up, stop lying, and find you something else safe to do. Find something safe to do because this is just not it. So TSMADISON responded, and this is what she said.
Is this kind of stuff coming from? Like, when I actually looked at what was going on, I was like, what, really? Like, you know, and then I seen people posting. Let me tell you something. What I've learned. A half truth is still a lie. Half of the truth is a lie if it's not, if things aren't put into perspective. And then, you know, you get people that be trying to spin narratives and things like that, you know, in the situation. So what I'm just going to do is put up the full thing so that people can clearly see with their eyes. And then we're going to talk about the Queen Supreme Court show that's going to be available on Thursday, the 25th. So it's unfortunate that I had to come home or actually be at work. And then I had to deal with this, with things. You know, there are a lot of people who are dealing with mental illness. So I'm not going to read people with mental illnesses and stuff like that, but I'm just going to ask people to really seek help and really, you know, check on those people that they're close to that are dealing with, you know, mental illness situations. Because there are people that are really out here having episodes and things.
You know what? I make that very clear every time, you know what I'm saying, we talking on a subject like that. Please go get your mental health in order. Stop being a menace to society out here to the people that are out here living life, you know, minding their own business, and then here you come strolling along with your problems. It's not fair at all. Now, I did want to inform you all that Shauna Brooks, you know, you see her on a thumbnail, and she was brought into it because on the night of the show, when you're going to see this man up there gyrating and, you know, hugging T.S. Madison and, you know, really doing the most, he didn't seem a bit uncomfortable to me. He was up there whirling and twirling. You know, it was lights, camera, action. He was all smiles. And, you know, usually if a person is uncomfortable or something, we as the audience will pick up on it when something like that is going. Well, you know, like if we see, you know, I don't know, if it was uncomfortable to us or if it made us feel a way, we would have said something, but we didn't see anything wrong. We didn't see anything wrong, but I did. Hold on, let me put TS link down here so you guys can go over and check her channel out. She has like the Maddie in the Morning show. I mean, she has all types of topics. She's funny. She has me laughing. Let's see. So let's go ahead and play this. I did drop her link in here. You guys go over and show her some love. And actually, I'm gonna just speed it up because Maddie is about her bag. And so we're gonna speed that thing up a little bit. Let's go.
Things in their brain. But I'm just gonna put up I'm gonna put a full visual so that you all can see.
You know what? Actually, let me put our music on. And sorry guys, I am over here trying my best. I said I won't be able to go live later. I don't think I will, because I'm not really feeling up to it. But I did want to at least bring you guys something today, if that makes sense. Some content. I want us to bring you guys some content today. So give me a second. Here we go.
With your own eyes. And then we're going to talk about the show on Thursday, the 25th. So I'm not talking about this anymore. Because first of all, my attorney told me, you know what I'm saying, I could, if I choose to talk about something, I can. If I don't, it doesn't matter, you know, because first of all, I'm covered. And not only am I covered, there's a statute of limitations in the state of Georgia on things just in case somebody, you know, decided that they wanted to run down and you know, make a move. It's not going to work. Nothing is going to work because there was nothing done to an individual. But here we go.
We got one of the guys here from the alleged incident. Come on, tiptoe. Who allegedly
So give me 1 second. So right here, TSMADISON is taking us back to the day of when it all happened. Allegedly. Well, actually, not when it all happened, like when the show went on. So this is the day of the show where he was there. I want you guys to really pay attention to body language. I'm not really sure. TSMADISON said that she was going to commentate through one part. So yeah, when we get there, we'll address that part. But please, please, please pay attention to detail, to body language, and keep an eye on the bearded lady.
The singer. Oh! Can you step down? Because you too high. They need to see. Oh, step down. Oh, there you go right there. Oh, yeah. Ooh, put on your red dress. Come on, Jesse. And your high heel shoes. We got a $3,500 check for you. And taking your Subway sandwich. And split it in between to some bleach with a rope. Listen, and make them say, my. Oh, so you look good tonight. So, babe, listen, you a trainer. How much does training and fitness and stuff like this get? Does it? I'm diabetic too. So, oh my God, does it?
You don't need too much sugar?
Yeah, I don't need a lot of sugar. Baby, listen, I paid you to come over here. Your check bounce.
Wait, where my check at?
Oh, listen, don't worry about it. Over here. Oh, you want to move to console? So tell me how you feel about it. You know you a trainer, you fine, you buying and stuff like that. Does it take $3,500 to get somebody in shape?
$3,500 to get my man's in shape, dude.
It'll get him in shape.
Put some work in.
Oh. So what he basically saying is it was a $3,500.
I think they were trying to bust a sweat or something like that.
Let me tell you what happened. Allegedly, let me tell you what happened, okay? Oh, they said, listen, we got the people down there in the comment section saying, you can train them. Well, listen, please send all certified checks to TSMADISON Hitchin, 2890 Georgia Highway 212. I dashed it, motherfucker. And if they send it back, you can send it to 8003. So thank you, baby, so much for thank you. Don't get goddamn no show. My check gonna be ready for you. But no, for real, on a serious note, man, I'm gonna be for real for you. Allegedly.
So again, this gentleman accused me of touching him against his will.
So let's talk about it. Did it look like he was there, you know, and wanted to jet off and leave? It seemed to me that, you know, $3,500, you know, he got down on his knees and was right there. He was all for the show. Iridescent says, you're doing a great job and thank you for coming on, although you are not feeling well. Thank you so much. Hello, Tara. How are you? She says, hey, Queen. Hey, chat. Welcome. Okay, he looks comfortable to you. Looks very comfortable to me. Now, it appeared that they had a great time. He was not there for long. You know, when he had come down, they did the little chit chat, and then he eased off the stage. It was I don't know. I didn't see him uncomfortable. He was all for it. Let's get into it.
So we clearly see here in the video, he accused me of touching him against his will, and he was so uncomfortable. He made posts saying that I was a disgusting human being. I was blah blah blah, and you know, all of this stuff. And so this was tagging me all like.
Was it right? Was it right? Instead of reaching out and visiting or trying to have a conversation about it, I don't know. I just feel like he could have handled that a different way. You know, it was post after post after post, guys. Let's go.
All day, every day that I was doing work, like just tagging me. And I'm like, girl, what the fuck? And so, you know, because we followed each other. Now, I also have other receipts that I really don't want to, don't really want to put in this situation, because I don't want to give this a whole lot of life. But this, I haven't seen this gentleman since 2019. In the year 2020, he reached out to me and he asked me, could he rent a room during the coronavirus? So a person that's so sexually assaulted and so sexually abused and sexually why are you reaching out to me asking me to rent a room from me in April 2020? He asked me to rent a room here at the chateau. And I was like, you know, are we keyed about it, whatever? And you know, I never rented him a room, you know. I have conversations from.
So this is where I have a problem. The guy sits up here, 2019, he goes on the show, everything's good, he gets paid, you know, everybody goes on about their day. In 2020, right? Because in 2019 is when he said that it happened, right? Oh, excuse me. So he turns around in 2020 and asks, can I rent a room? This is supposed to be the same place that the alleged allegations happened. If I was violated by somebody, I'm not asking to go stay with them. I'm not asking to come live with you. You violated me, I don't want to be around you. Help me understand that. Someone violates you and you decide to, oh, let me rent a room from you next year. To me, it seemed like he was trying to move in, get tea, and on a day like this, expose all Madison's business. If you ask me, Iridescent Unicorn Farce says, hey Royals, please hit the like, share, and subscribe. If you want exclusive content, please join the membership. Thank you for your support. Thank you for that. Let's go.
This gentleman reaching out to me way back in the year 2015, trying to get me to, you know, review his song, put his song on my platform, and all this type of stuff. You know, just like really reaching out to me. I have all of any. If it ever had to have gotten litigious, I am prepared, because you're not gonna get me. First of all, I don't like. I'm not. Let me not say I don't like. I'm not. Gay men are not attracted to me, and I'm not usually attracted to gay men unless they're, you know, talking to me or whatever. This situation was none of that. And then he made a statement and said that he had left immediately after the show. And then there's a video footage of him in the kitchen where we did the after show. We were drinking, you know, and he actually left with Shauna Brooks. Oliver was here. Gardini, like he left with them because he didn't have a car. So he stayed and we all had a good time here at the house having a good time, and there's nothing that's off video that transpired. And so here, my thing is, I sleep worry-free at night, completely worry-free. And the reason why I didn't make a big spectacle on it is because I understand that people use my name for leverage in with the spaces they want to go, because it went from him speaking about him being sexually assaulted by me to him telling people that he's more known than me, he's more famous than me, he looks better than me, you know, he looks better than me.
That's the problem that I have. Like, how did it go from these allegations of you assaulted me, and like she said, he was making posts, I look better than you. Like, it is a comparing himself to a woman. Some of these men do that. Sit up and be in competition with women. Step to a man. Step to a man that's built like you and go at him. Y'all men aren't gonna do that. Y'all, just the men that's so quick to run up on a woman, y'all wouldn't do that to a real man. You'll get your issue. You will get your issue. And then sitting up here stalking other people. He not only did this to TSMADISON, he did this to another Atlanta socialite. Like, all attention sometimes is best to handle things in silence. If I'm grieving and I'm hurting and I want justice, I'll put it out there. But then, you know, after that, you know, y'all know my story. Leave it there, get the help, do the necessary process, and if everything, you know, pans out to be what it is, then come back and tell us what happened. It's really giving jealous. Boys, stay in your lane. False accusations are never cool. Exactly. Especially when they're not true. And then it's like, because I've been through that. People are just sitting up here, got this narrative, they run it, they say this. I'm like, oh my God, they are really saying this. Yeah, they do. They need something to talk about. All right, TS, let us know what's going on, sis.
Me, I was just like, oh yeah, clearly it's a lot of stuff going on in his, you know, in his thing. And also I watched where he stated that, you know, Eshegal, I think this is a Mesopotamian god of the underworld or whatever, Eshegal, or it's just a lot of things that I was looking at like, oh, okay, there's something going on. And then maybe like a couple of weeks before that, I watched, you know, because I was following him. We were following each other. And so like a couple of weeks before that, I saw him attacking another influencer here in Atlanta, Ricky with the long tongue. I saw him doing that. Then I saw him attacking BJ Roosters. I was like, oh, something is not right. And then right when this happened, he had made a post about drag queens being around kids and transgender people that we need to, in the community, we need to remove the T, because transgenderism is, you know, reciting that Candace Owens shit. And then right after that, somebody wrote in the comments, well, you were over TSMADISON's house, how do you feel this way? And then immediately after a person wrote that in the comment section, then the tirade on me began after that. And so I was like, whoa, because if you go on his page, if you happen to stumble across his page, if you go on his page, you'll see on January, which we say we have that, you'll see on January the 11th, 2022, he posted partial pieces of that same video, cut Gardini out and put where I rubbed him here on his chest. He posted that, and he was talking about, y'all remember this? Because we have that too. We have that. We have all the correspondences. We have all of those things. So I'm not concerned about anything, but we have.
See, when you play dirty, you can never win. See, before he started running his mouth on whatever cloud he was on, we'll just say that. Whatever cloud he was on, his mouth just might have written a check that his rear can't cash. But to be a person working in the industry, you're working with BET Plus, and this is how their employees act. Are they all transphobic over there? We need answers. Is he still working at BET Plus? BET Plus needs to know about this behavior. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. And I'll do my due diligence. I'll reach out to them in a special way. But to sit up here and lie, and you know what, I can't go like that. Let me take it back. I'm all for survivors. What I'm not for is somebody weaponizing the word to garner attention, to garner a crowd of people. That's what I'm not for. Because there's real victims out here that are going through this, that are survivors of this. It's nothing to play with. What was the point of him at Tyler Perry? Oh yeah, well, he says that Tyler Perry feels a way about TSMADISON. Hearsay. But I don't think she's bothered because she's working. She's got a whole Queen Supreme Court coming back here soon. Let's go.
All that. And so, you know, he posted this stuff and I'm like, bro, well, what happened from January 11th, 2022 all the way to April 1st, which was April Fool's, because I thought it was an April Fool's joke, which April 1st, 2023, you know, what happened in between it, because it's still on his page. So all the investigative reporters who likes to investigate and dig for false narratives about me, you know, we see you, girl, and we understand what it is. You know, everybody likes to, you know, do a launching pad off of my back. And one thing about it, TSMADISON is not going to face any criminal charges anywhere. Know that. So you thought it was a joke too. At first, I was just like, well, what the, you know, I was really like, girl, what's the tea? You know, and it's just like, how could you, you know, do these things when there's full video footage. There's whole video footage on the internet. Like, this was a show that happened. So you mean to tell me that you would post partial piece of this thing and then scream that you were sexually assaulted? You're a Madison, be nice. You're a gay identified man. Me and you don't have anything to, what are we don't have nothing to, I really was bringing you there to compliment you on your body and to, girl, like, what are you, like, what are you talking, like, what are you really talking about? Like, what are you really, like, and then it just made my heart went out. I was like, okay, there's something going on in this man's psyche. There's something going on in his brain. Like, there's something wrong. Like, there's some off stuff going on in him. And so I was like, okay, he's crying out for help. Unfortunately, he's crying out for help and using me and other people who have influence or whatever. But it's like, bro, you have no idea that there's whole footage here. And we'll do it again. What I'm going to do is I'm going to commentate over this while we're talking. When we did this show, and we were talking about Jussie Smollett, the Jussie Smollett case. In the Jussie Smollett case, we talked about how the nice body Nigerian men were paid $3,500, because you'll hear us in the conversation. We were saying that, you know, $3,500. That was what they paid. That's what was the Nigerian men were paid, allegedly, you know, in the Jussie Smollett case or whatever. And we talked about Subway sandwiches and nooses. So if you pay attention, real journalism, the people pay attention to the context clues. Salacious people, you know, they they run with salacious information, and they try to run with salacious information to defame to defame my character. It's impossible. Here we go.
We got one of the guys here from the alleged incident, child. Come on, tiptoe. Who allegedly is a singer. Oh,
Now you hear that?
Oh,
You hear what I'm saying?
Oh, oh.
Now you see the gentleman comes up here, and he flexes his muscles, and I'm talking to the.
But look at the lady with the blonde hair. She's rubbing on him. The lady with the pink lips and the big black beard, she's rubbing on him. Right? But let's go. Let's go.
Camera,
I want to keep, hold on, let me take that back just a little bit because I want y'all to see this rub. I want y'all to see this touch. And see the hand is ready. See, she's ready. The lady with the blonde hair, blondes have more fun. She's ready. Let's watch.
Now you see the gentleman comes up here, and he flexes his muscles, and I'm talking to the camera. I move the phone so the people can see him, and he wraps his arms around me and sits on me first. That's right here.
Did y'all see this right here?
Move the phone so the people can see him, and he wraps his arms around me. And
Now look at that straw. That straw just had come out of that cup.
sits on me first.
And look at that tongue. I'm going to let that sit for a second. I'm going to let that sit for a second. What's up, The Bump Show? He says, what up, Queen Tulsa? Hello. Now, we see the lady with the beard, with the blonde wig on, took a straw out of that coffee mug, put a substance on him, and began like licking. I don't know if it was something in there or not. But yeah. Let's get into it.
Right here. First. Now, if there was ulterior motives, of which you can clearly see there's ulterior motives involved in the situation, this afterwards, why were you not saying anything about Gardini? Because Gardini was licking on you and doing this. Why didn't you say anything about Gardini? Why is the focus on me?
Exactly.
This is where you have to really use your spidey senses, and you have to use your eyes and see, what was going on. Like this is like way in the stratosphere of these things, and you can just clearly see.
You can.
That's right, DC Crawley, because he's lying, Maddie.
Absolutely.
That's right. That's right. Thank you, Ansel. That's correct. It's right. So I know the Maddie Mob see what be going on around the internet and stuff like that. I just gave you pieces, the full video in its context so that you can watch. And if you want to watch the full video in its context, it's still available on my YouTube channel. It's the Queen Supreme Court. It's the night that Gardini was there. Okay. I need to send you this, Mo. I need to send you this so that you can put this in.
Now that's one thing about it. Accusations had come out. She was busy. She thought it was an April Fool's joke. Once she realized that it wasn't, she immediately spoke out. She's not hiding. I feel like if she hadn't said nothing, then people would have been like, oh my God, that's, what I'm saying? They would have started believing it. But she was working at the time. So she couldn't respond right away. But when she did, and she's laying it all out here for us, the man is a liar. I don't know. Maybe he's on his way to the other side, wherever that is in his life. And, I'm a little thrown off for him to say that this woman is jealous of him and how he looked. I'm lost on that. But TS, Mo has got to put some stuff up in the show, girl. What is it?
in the system because we're going to show where on January 11th where he posted this video, the same video, but he chopped Gardini out and just had me in here, you know, and hold on. We saved all this stuff. We don't play, bitch. You got to move faster than that with the TS. Bitch, I got real things going on in the world. I have real Hollywood things going on in the world. Real stuff. Bitch. And please believe my attorneys was all over this. There you go, Mo. Come fix it, babe. Yeah. Oh, he said he tweeted 13 minutes ago that I'm hiding because he can't find my Instagram page. There it is. Right there. That's the thing. Like, if bitches be out here talking about I be running from them. First of all,
Madison has worked with guys of the community, and you know, never would I have thought that somebody would say something like that. That's, you know, been on the show and stuff. Like I said, she gave a lot of people opportunities. It's like when you go on a platform and she has all those numbers, it's up to you to monetize yourself. It's up to you to be plugging yourself while you're on the show. You can't be upset at nobody for not handling your business. If you were serious about your business, that's why, you know, I go on a show. Yes, I'm going to let you know where you can find me. That's how you promote yourself. So that dude, he wanted to be put on with his music and stuff like that. On that show, he could have had him a little moment and sang to the ladies. Come on, you got to plug yourself. You get an opportunity, take full advantage of it. Don't leave away from that opportunity to say, oh my God, I shoulda, coulda, woulda did this. No. You know you're going somewhere, prepare yourself. Let's go.
Really know me like you know me, you should definitely stay out of my way in my presence. You should stay out of my way in my presence. Like, you should try to stay clear of me because I step to a motherfucker in their face. One thing about me, I ain't nothing scared about the TS. Nothing. I move comfortably everywhere I go, in every place and everywhere I move comfortably where I go. You say he was just tweeting me hours ago? Mm-hmm. Well, I wonder why he's not Instagramming. Why is he not? I wonder why he's not really Instagramming. Who's more famous than who? Who's more connected than who? That you're not gonna harass me. Not on Beyonce's internet. Nah. And a lot of you hoes better be glad I haven't activated on y'all. A lot of y'all hoes better be glad I have not mounted and activated on y'all. Because y'all be harassing me and bullying me. Nah. I just haven't activated on y'all. No, I'm burning my incense right here, honey. My incense. It's almost ready. And when it is, upload it.
She's talking about this.
Right. So I just want to let y'all know, if y'all see this stuff, if you see this stuff, if you choose to give it life, you've been given the truth. You've been given the truth. If you choose to indulge, if you choose to be oblivious to it, okay. At the end of the day, I want my Maddie to understand, I am not in any criminal trouble. I am not facing any criminal charges. I will not be facing any criminal charges. Just in case you were wondering, I will not be facing any criminal charges. I am not in any criminal danger because I didn't do any criminal activity to anyone. So don't let this seep into your system and you think that y'all girl she's in fear or she's worried about anything. She sleeps comfortably at night. Is it in there? Or is it twirling around? Twirl, 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 twirl. Twirl, twirl, twirl. All right, so here we go. We have this. This is also on his page. Okay, now he posted. You see how Gardini is cut out? Now you see, we saved this because there's joy going on this page, and we scroll through the comments. Look at all the happiness. Yes, now this is from January the 11th, 2022. Y'all remember this? Yes, yeah. Look at all the happiness. See all the happiness? Look at all the happiness. The happiness. Look at all the happiness. Look at the happiness. I'm so happy that I was on that show. I'm so happy that I was on that show. I'm so happy. Look at the happiness.
Alexa, play Happy by, what's his name? Pharrell? Oh, he was happy. I probably broke out into a praise dance. As the people were typing and he's reading, he loves attention. He was over there shouting. Enjoying this topic, you can tip the host on Cash App, beautiful 070707. Thank you for your support. Hey, Evolution 101. Actually, when I get off of here, I saw that you had sent the message in the group text. When I get off of here, I'm gonna chop it up with you. Yes. This is so wrong. So, you know, Wiley and everybody else, they've been reporting on this CALENMEEKS story, saying that TSMADISON sexually harassed or assaulted some dude named, well, his name is CALENMEEKS. And I just think that it's crazy. I mean, he wanted her to promote his music. Like, he wanted all these things. Like, he's the big star though. But let's go.
Yes. Look at all the happy, joy, happy, joy, joy, happy, joy, joy. The happiness. Look at it.
Happy.
Look at it.
Happy.
Y'all see? I'm not posting any of this shit on my motherfucking Instagram, and I got Universal Pictures following me. I got Judd Apatow. I got motherfucking VH1, MTV, all this type of stuff. I'm not posting none of this shit. I'm not doing none of this shit on my Instagram. Are you fucking crazy? You got me fucked up. Bitch. And that's just two. I just showed you two receipts. The rest of the receipts I have from the correspondences from back in 2015 when they were trying to get on. When they were trying to
get on since 2015. Huh? Wow. That's why I say you can't take everybody with you. You can't take everybody with you. The disingenuous people, you can't take them with you. You can't do enough for some people. Let's see. There is this video that I just put her TS link in here if you guys want to check out the full video. It is definitely on her channel. I just pray and wish that people would take care of their mental health. I really feel like it is definitely our responsibility as individuals. Once we're old enough and once we realize that there's something not right upstairs, there's something sending us off the edge, there's something triggering us, we got to get the help that we need. Okay? Thank you all for being patient. I love you all. I'm going to take a break a few days and get myself together. I really, 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 really appreciate you guys for being patient with me. And giving me another chance. So until next time, you all have a peaceful, blessed, wonderful day and days ahead. Until we speak again.
Girls need love, you say something.